Got to give the people. There's no give the people what they want. You should have just flipped it around and it could have been like give the people what they want.
Give the people
what they want. Oh my gosh, how do you just give half?
It's just a starting cue card.
It's really only 2 parts to the song. Come on, man.
I had one job.
One job.
Okay. Today what the people want, I think, is a recap of multiplying polynomials, what we did in class today. First example is x squared times 3x plus 2. Please write this down. We've got a monomial times a binomial. 1 term times 2 terms. I might put this in parentheses just to clarify that it's this thing times all of this stuff. Between the parentheses is an invisible multiplication sign. I'm not going to write that, it's kind of confusing. But it's this times this. So I'm going to draw an area model to help me. On the monomial side, I just write the one thing, x squared. Here I have 2 terms, 3x and 2. So I put 3x and 2. And I have 2 little boxes here. Let's multiply to find out what goes in the box. 3x times x squared is going to be 3x times x squared is actually x times x. I notice what I have here is 3x cubed. 3x cubed. 2 times x squared is 2x squared. Let's add both of these together. 3x cubed plus 2x squared. The x's here do not have the same exponent, so they're not like terms. I can't combine them. So that's my final answer. I'm done. So at the very end of this process, I would write the thing I started with equals this answer. Boom. That's what your final answer looks like. You take the thing you were given and you say it equals this product or this result. All right, let's go through another example. Example 2, we're going to multiply x plus 5 times x plus 5. This is a binomial, this is a binomial, so this time my area model is going to be a little bigger. I need an x and a 5 here, and here I need an x and a 5 as well. So I'm going to make lines in between. Now I've got all these boxes to fill by multiplying. Let's go through it. X times x is x squared. 5 times x is 5x. X times 5 is the same as 5 times x, it's 5x. And here we have 5 times 5, 25. Let's add up all the things in the boxes, all the terms in the boxes. X squared plus 5x plus 5x plus 25. Now here I do have some like terms I can combine, these two guys. So let's do that. X squared plus 10x plus 25. So our final answer, and I know it can feel repetitive to write this, but it helps me for clarity. My final answer is that the question they gave me equals that result. Red is my final answer color. Boom. Last example. Okay, here we got 4x minus 1 times 3x plus 7. Again, it's binomial times binomial, so I'm going to make a big fat rectangle. And the first one I have 4x minus 1. Second one, I write my 2 terms on this side, 3x plus 7. Let's multiply, figure out what goes in the boxes. 4x times 3x. This is 4x times 3x is 12 times x squared. Here I have 3x times negative 1, negative 3x. 4x times 7, 28x. And in this box, 7 times negative 1, negative 7. Let's write out all the terms we got in the boxes. We got 12x squared minus 3x plus 28x minus 7. Combine any like terms that you can. Good, you combine these guys. Negative 3 plus 28 is 25. So let's write our final answer the same way. We're going to say the binomials they gave us multiplied together equals that product. 12x squared plus 25x minus 7. That is your final answer. How'd I do on time?
6 minutes.
All right.